do bunny ears.
Thank you for driving.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
All right, you ready?
I have his stuff. Well, did you put them there?
I parked a little ways away. I walked upstairs.
All right, South
Alrighty.
Coast fans, we are in San Diego, California. It is sunny, clear skies, just as
You guys are staying at your house.
all the touristy things say it should be.
That's true. I didn't realize that you also did weather. I thought you could do so much, sports and weather.
Sports, weather, fantastic Mexican food.
That was a good lunch.
Great breweries. Last time we were down here, we were sponsored by Carl Strauss.
Oh yeah.
That went well. This time, today's sponsor is the Yard House. Little less localish.
Yeah.
But
what are you gonna do?
they have Carl Strauss on tap. Gotta find out the lighting.
They have probably have a lot of San Diego beer on tap, so that's
I
good.
would hope so.
But we're going there so late.
Yeah, well, that's
Should be
what happens.
sleepy times.
That is sleepy times, right? We'll have to power through. Looks like the boys are gonna have to power through 2 games today. We got a double header late in the afternoon, kind of a little baseball-esque, if you will.
Or if you want, who's the first team? Who are we playing first?
It's Back Bay, which we found out last time. They're right behind
The Bay.
Front Bay.
Are you going to be a cheerleader or should I sit over there?
All right. Well,
We're just getting started.
We are
Just
just getting
getting
started. We didn't even have margaritas at
The
lunch.
jokes are going to get better. Don't even worry.
Or worse, depending on your
Yes.
perspective. Last time we played them was in October. We pulled up, at least I pulled up the video. I don't know if you had a chance to look at
I
it.
did not.
The boys were tiny. They were so
Right.
small. Like, the growth not only in hormonal size has kept up with the growth in their game. So even though we lost 15-5, it's going to be a very interesting game today.
Cool. That's exciting. All right. And then who's the second game?
Second game is SD Dawn's Gold.
All right. All right. Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's go South Coast.
There we go. We'll turn around, watch the boys warm up, and hopefully they'll get the game started.
bring you with me so I have more hands.
And we are back. Let's see who our starting lineup is. Looks like we're going to have Luca, Reed, Harrison, Marcus doing his Michael Jordan flu game. Landon and Owen on the far side. Luca with the first sprint. And the South Coast fans go wild. Oh, wait, it's Owen sprinting. It's on the opposite side. And they're off. It's going to be close. And Back Bay just barely gets it from Owen. Got Harrison up top. Marcus in his spot is set D. Landon and Owen on the far side. Luca and Reed on the near side. South Bay with an early drive. Harrison's there with it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense here by South Coast. And turnover on time.
Let's go, South Coast!
And Luke all the way up to the near side to Luca. He's got Reed. Harrison setting up at set. Over to Landon. Landon getting hard press. He's got Marcus driving. And over to Owen. Into Harrison. And good defense there by Back Bay. Luke over here pressing. And Luke with the great save. Doing Luke things. Luke up to Marcus. Marcus taking his time. And Harrison earns an exclusion. South Coast, it's first 6 on 5. Over to Reed on the near side. He's got Luca. Landon up top. Landon catch it, shoot and score! On the board. Great passing there by South Coast. .331 in this first quarter. And Landon pressing. They've got a driver. Harrison's ready. Good defensive switch there by South Coast defense. The gears are moving already. Another drive. And Landon is excluded. 6 on 5 for Back Bay. Shot clock, 20 seconds, plenty of time for Back Bay to set something up. Here, getting Harrison with his bear paw up. Got Harrison, Marcus, and Owen in the middle. Little help from Reed. Here comes Landon. And Luke gets the block, bounces back. Back Bay gets the rebound. Fortunate bounce there. Good opportunistic play by Back Bay. And they're off. Luke brings it up to Luca. Luca over to Marcus. Marcus to Landon. Landon's got room and shoots and scores! Outside shot is going to set up. Harrison that's set here, probably in the second, third quarter. It's a good start by South Coast offense. Get that chess play game started. Landon up top pressing. Harrison with his paw up. And good job there, Reed coming over. Harrison the movement there. comes Harrison again into set. Yeah, Luke with another block. Owen is there. Good defense there. Great save by Luke. Great teamwork. Keep that rebound open. And up to Landon. And ref calling a push off on Landon. Back Bay's got an opportunity here. They've got a 2-on-3, and Marcus. This is his assignment. Thought he had a little bit more help on the near side. Back up to Luke. Luke up to Luca. Luca over to Marcus. Marcus swinging into the screen over to Owen. Back out to Owen.
Walk it in, walk it
Over to Marcus. And Marcus tries to get in. And Harrison sets it up, knocks it in.
Go, South Coast!
Great. Just enough time on the shot clock to get that one in.
Nice work, Harrison.
Looks like South Coast has figured out that the back bay goalie is a little small in stature. Got to take advantage of that. And Luca over here pressing. Harrison with that big bear paw up. And off Luke's hands. Back bay gets a 2-meter reset on the shot clock. Off the back bay, here comes Reed to press. Owen to press. And up high. South Coast counterattack. Leak taking his time. He's got a long. He's thought he saw the open goal, went for it. And leaves a back bay counterattack open. And Harrison there. The great team defense there. Up to Luca. Luca's got Owen. Over to Owen. Owen's fighting for it. And can't quite hold on to it. That is the end of a great first quarter of South Coast water polo. All right, we are back for second quarter. Looks like we're going to have Owen sprinting. Owen, Landon, Marcus, Harrison, Reed, and Luca start the second quarter. Like the ref on the far side, checking his text messages. And they're off. Comes Owen into screen. Here. Back Bay wins the sprint. Open shot. There's some of his paw up. And a block by Marcus. Jeff, if you are watching from afar, we are expecting you to keep the stats. We'll be checking the 6-8 app afterwards. Marcus with a long shot. Back Bay goalie looking for somebody to pass it to. And landing over there. Hey, a long shot, Luke. What a save. Back Bay gets the 2-meter. And Luke with another great save. Up to Owen. Owen down line to Landon. Got Marcus setting up. Over to Reed on the near side here. Up to Luca. Luca's got Harrison. Harrison immediately. That's the double team. Good defense there by Back Bay. And up top, Marcus pressing. We've got a driver. Owen's on the driver. A little help there from Landon. And a long pass over there. Reed with his long arms, slowing it down, breaking it up. Great defense there by Reed. And easy save by Luke. Hard for any other goalie. Owen over to Luca. Luca's got Reed down line. Long pass over to Landon. Landon's got room up top and a wide open goal and a push off by South Coast. Unfortunate turnover right before the goal. And Back Bay returns the favor. It's going to be a race between Owen for the ball. And out to Marcus. Marcus has Landon. Landon's got company behind him. Back to Marcus. Marcus over to Owen. Landon's driving. Landon fighting. Minor foul over to the near side to Reed. Reed's got Harrison. And Harrison earns the exclusion. He's got Reed. Reed's got Marcus up top as he sees him. And Luca, a little bit high, a little bit wide. Good pass there by Back Bay goalie for the counterattack. Got a driver. Marcus is there. Owen's throwing it down. And earns the exclusion on Owen. Good rotation there for defense by South Coast. Owen's going to come out. Charlie's going to come in for the next, after this penalty wears off. And alley-oop by Back Bay. Just gets by Luke. Minute 46 left in the half. All right, on the far side, we have Charlie, Landon, Harrison in the middle, Reed and Luca with Marcus following him up. Lucas setting up on the near side, up to Marcus. Marcus over to Landon. And a mistake there by Back Bay. Going for the ball after the penalty is an exclusion. Landon's got room to pop up. And swatted. Luca, a little bit long to Landon. He's got plenty of time on the shot clock, 21 seconds. And Landon's got Reed. Reed's got room. And counts it just wide. They're fighting for it. Charlie's fighting. Almost has it. 54 seconds left in the half. We've got two drivers in the middle, another one on the far side. Landon slowing up that pass over there. And good play there by Back Bay. Has plenty of room. Sneaks it by Luke. Give him credit. That was an excellent play. 37 seconds left. Up to the Reed. Reed gets into Harrison. Yeah. The ref says no penalty. Backbay's got 15 seconds. They'll get the final shot of this half. Marcus over there. And Luke with a good save. And Luke's got 4 seconds. And Luke with the long shot. Almost doing it. And that's the half. All right, Jason, what'd you think of that half?
That was a great first half.
That was a great first half.
Fantastic half of water polo. It was a nice start this weekend. We didn't kind of do our typical thing where we're going to lay down in the beginning. So
I know. I mean, it's nice only trying to come back by 1 point instead of 6 or 8 points after the first quarter.
It's a good strategy. It's a good strategy.
Well, we'll see if it pays off.
Right, yeah,
you know, but the odds seem a little bit better.
Yeah. No, we look great.
We look good.
Back Bay looks great. It's just an awesome game.
Yeah, I got to give them credit at that last goal by Back Bay. I mean, they isolated that one kid, and what a perfect shot to get past Luke. I mean, Luke's arm was straight in the right spot, and there's just room for the ball. But on our side, Landon's had a couple good outside shots. Harrison had that nice turnaround.
Yeah. Well, I think of that last game with Landon where he was shooting more and making them, and I'm hoping it seems like maybe that confidence is carrying in. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I can shoot it and I can score. So.
Yeah, and as soon as they open up that outside shot, it's going to open up Harrison too. They're going to make it a lot harder to double team them if they got to be pressing from the outside. So we'll see what Coach Grave does for the second half. I expect more of the same, and except like maybe we score 4 and they score 2.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see what happens.
All right,
let's go South Coast.
Let's go South Coast.
All right, third quarter. We got Luca sprinting. Luca, Reed, Harrison, Marcus, Landon, and Owen on the near side. continue this fantastic water polo game. This one's going to be another one for Back Bay. Owen and Planner on either side. And Back Bay, good play, just sneaks past South Coast defense. Water there. Up to Landon. Landon getting pressed. Over to Marcus. On the far side to Luca. Luca back to Marcus. Marcus has room on the left hand. Fires and shoots. And scores. Marcus doing a great job seeing that goalie out of position. Harrison up top, Marcus back at set D, Landon pressing. On the far side, Luca pressing. Top Reed doing another good job with his long arms. It looks like they got a long shot on the side. Good shot from the outside, just getting past the back to Luke. Luke up to Luca. Over to Marcus. Marcus. Looks like Landon's going in at set. Reed's got it. Marcus. And Luca gets it. Got 4 seconds left. Takes a long shot and scores! Dump the ball. Why dump the ball when you can score from half court? Great shot there by Luca. Reed comes out. Gibson comes in.
Come on, South Coast, get back in it. Get another one.
Harrison up top pressing. Minor foul there. In there, Marcus fighting. And enough pressure to force the bad shot. Up to Luca. Luca's got a long pass over to Landon. And it's a foot race to the middle with Landon. And a good defensive play there by South Coast. Scott Landon. Good pass up to Landon. Landon's going. Turn around. He's fighting for it. And minor foul. Up to Marcus. Marcus over to Luca. Luca to Gibson. Inside water to Harrison. And how is that not a 5 meter? No one.
Get the ball.
In.
That also was a 5 meter.
Owen with the heads up play. And Owen with the heads down play. Great steal from the goalie. Forced the pass. In there, Landon fighting on set D, and Luke said, not in my house. All right, back there to 30 seconds here. We're going to try another long shot. And we got a off-ball foul against Back Bay. Luka gives it to Luke to set up the offense. Takes some time. Minute 50 left in the third quarter here. And Luka. The pass over to Landon. Over to Harrison. Catch and shoot! Bada bing, bada boom! Just because it wasn't on the screen doesn't mean it didn't happen. Let's fire that camera guy. What a great pass. Great pass, great catch. Minute 32, looks like Landon and Harrison are going to take a little break, along with Owen. But Emmett coming in. On the far side, we got Luka, Gibson, Emmett up top. Marcus playing set D. And Reed on the near side. Charlie on the near side as well. It's up to the top. And a long shot, bounces out. Charlie's there to get it. Great rebound recovery by Charlie. Yeah, Luke taking his time. We got a minute left. Marcus getting the hard press over to Charlie. And minor foul. He's got Emmett. Charlie, short pass over to Luka. And Luka looking for the foul. Luke decides he's going to come out. And Back Bay taking advantage of that mistake. Short pass. Not a super easy steal, but easy enough for a fast break. The other side. Over to Luke. Luke taking his time. Over to Luka. Luka, bad pass. Left post really making it interesting here. And Charlie's there. And great defensive positioning by Charlie to break that up. 17 seconds. Luke taking his time. Up to Charlie. He's got Emmett. Emmett's fighting for it. Emmett's got room. Pops it over to Gibson. 4, 3, 2. And we got a 5-meter. Nope, I'm sorry. Just that is an exciting last minute of water polo. Under the third. Fourth quarter about ready to get underway here. We've got Marcus who's going to sprint. Marcus, Luca, Harrison, Reed, Landon, and Owen on the near side.
Let's go, South Coast!
And they're off. Going to be close, and Marcus fighting for it. Almost gets it.
They didn't start a man down. They didn't start a man down on that. They were supposed to start down. That was 5 meter.
Right. Harrison, and backhand just sails wide.
Because they had to win the sprint.
Alright, and calling a push off on Landon. South Coast turnover. And easy save for Luke. Owen suckered him into that, thinking he made a bad defensive rotation, but was really pushing him right to his goal. And up to Marcus. Marcus trying to turn him. He's fighting for it. And Marcus tries to burn it past. Put in a set D. And good shot there by Back Bay. Sneaks past Luke. About 3:40 left. Up to Luca. Luca looking around. Got Harrison fighting for some inside water. And a bad pass there by Luca. Looks like Back Bay is trying to go for that backhand. Luca's got room, takes a shot, sails high. Right idea. That goal was wide open. And Marcus with a great save. And timeout by Coach Greg. All right, here we come back for the set play. Got Owen landing on the near side, Harrison setting up in the middle. Got Reed on the far side. And I got some movement. it up to Landon. Landon back up to Luca. Luca's got Harrison. Harrison's got room and shoots and scores! Bada bing, bada boom. 28 left.
Go, South Coast.
Game here. We got a switch up. Marcus on the far near side, and Owen's going into set. And they're in the middle there. And an exclusion against Back Bay. And we got a timeout by Coach Greg. He's going to take advantage of the 6-on-5 with a set play.
Go, South
We're
Coast.
back. Back with a little gamesmanship there, leaving their excluded person in the game. Hoping they weren't going to figure that out and get a double exclusion on them. Got Marcus Landon up top, Luca, Harrison, Reed, and Owen on the near side. Going up to Landon. Landon over to Luca. To Marcus. To Landon. Back to Luca. Luca's got to take the shot. Got Marcus. One more pass there was always needed. 46 left. And Marcus is excluded. Back Bay 6-on-5. And we've got a timeout. All right, minute 39 left. It's going to have to be a big defensive stop by South Coast. Landon and Harrison up front, Owen, Marcus, and Reed in back. Luca is the one that's excluded. And 30 seconds has started running. Over near side. Reed pressing. Got to be careful of number 15 here. Good job by Reed. And it's going to be the catch and shoot. And Harrison with a block. And a great pass back to Luke.
Let's go!
Great defensive series there by South Coast. Luca up to Reed. He's got Landon. Landon's got Owen. Owen catch and shoot and no! Barely misses. Right idea, just a few inches off. 57 seconds left. Back Bay's gonna roll down some time probably. Need another big defensive stop. Swings it across. Landon, Marcus, Harrison, and Luca in the back. And we've got a counterattack opportunity here.
Come on!
Luke bringing it up. About 4 seconds on the shot clock versus the game clock difference. Over to Luca. Luca over to Reed. Reed to Luke. Luke shoots! Yeah. It's a 2-meter. South Coast gets the 7.55 seconds left. And over to Luke. Luke's got a chance again. We got another. And the clock's still going. Nobody's going for the ball. And that is game. Well, Jason,
Oh my God.
What an ending. You know, we had 4 seconds there and everybody thought the ball was dead, could have swooped in and had one more shot, but
Oh man, what a game!
Yeah.
Holy cow!
from a shellacking of 15-5 last time to almost pulling that off, it's a good way to start this tournament.
Oh wow, that was fantastic. I really thought we were gonna tie it up there at the end. Holy cow! You know, we had like at the end of the third, we just had a bunch of sloppy passes, like all right in a row.
Yeah.
You know, and other than that, we played really strong. But yeah, just short passes, like a series of them.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that was painful, but man, it's fun to like get the tournament started with 4 really good quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them were going to be perfect, but
right.
That's a really good team we played. And,
yeah, a really good team. That was great. And from the parents, I mean, just at the end there, I mean, everyone was just like on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was awesome.
All right, well, we will be back a little bit later, 7-ish, 6:30-ish, 7:30. I don't remember what time, but
no idea.
You know, the sun will be setting, and you know, hopefully we'll.
And hopefully our hopes won't.
Hopefully our hopes won't. That's one to leave on. All right, let's go South Coast.
Let's go South Coast. He is getting Jamba Juice delivered here. Yeah.